Besides being one of the world's most famous and highest paid models, Kendall Jenner is an entrepreneur who knows how to use her fame to make a lot of money. But have you ever stopped to wonder about how this celebrity lives? In this video, you will find out everything about Kendall Jenner's luxurious life. Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications. Check the option all. But you have to do that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments #allaboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. Career. Born in 1995 in the city of Los Angeles, California, Kendall Nicole Jenner is a big shot model and digital influencer. Her media recognition began when she was still a child participating in her family's reality show Keep Up with the Kardashians on E! Entertainment. At the age of 13, she started picking up modeling jobs, and her first campaign was for the clothing store Forever 21. After that, Kendall's name became more and more disputed among big fashion brands, participating in advertisements for brands such as Givenchy, Chanel, Tommy Hilfiger, Fendi, Bottega Veneta, Dolce & Gabbana, Balmain, among many others. She had such success that she was even considered the highest-paid supermodel in the world in 2017, putting Gisele Bündchen, who had led the list for over 14 years, in second place. In addition to her work as a model, Kendall is one of the most influential women in the digital universe, having the 10th personal Instagram profile with the most followers in the world. And with this, the celebrity is able to make a lot of money from advertising for big brands and from her own business. And that is why today Kendall Jenner can live a very luxurious life. Current residence. Kendall Jenner's main and best-known mansion is in a celebrity condominium in Beverly Hills, U.S. state of California. The model was looking for a house that would give off peaceful vibes, that would resemble a farm or a Spanish residence. The chosen property is exactly the way she dreamed of. It has 36,600 square feet in total and 6,600 square feet of built area, and is bathed in neutral tones, cozy environments, and organic textures. In an article for Architectural Design Channel, Kendall showed more details of the interior of the residence, pointing out her favorite rooms, such as her door-filled and very well-lit hallway. The most used part of the house is the kitchen, as she loves to cook for her friends when they come over. The cabinets are painted in dark teal, and there is marble plating on the countertops and on the wall behind the stove. Right next to the kitchen is a more intimate family room with a television, where there is a large comfortable sofa to accommodate her when she is watching games and movies. A room that used to be her home theater was turned into an art studio by the influencer, since she loves to paint and distract herself by letting her creativity run wild, which works like therapy. It is possible to notice the rusticity of the house from the dining table made of walnut and oak wood, the place where Kendall usually gathers her family for meals, a place where there is no television to disturb any conversations. Going into the celebrity's more private rooms, she says that she turned one of the 5 bedrooms into a closet to store her artistic outfits, and another room is being used as a dressing room or a beauty salon, where she does her makeup on the countertops with abundant light and mirrors. Her master suite, on the other hand, is divided into 2 environments by a central wall with a fireplace, having a cozy room where she usually meditates and rests, and the other part for her giant bed where she recovers her energies in a good night's sleep. The room even has an area to prepare her tea, a drink she is addicted to. Kendall's bathroom imposes a lot of personality, having 2 sinks and an iconic bathtub that she uses at least 3 times a week. And she also has another walk-in closet where she keeps her everyday clothes. Outside the house, there is a nice grassy area adorned with vintage furniture, where Jenner can enjoy an outdoor fireplace and a barbecue grill, as well as enjoy the sunny days in her pool, which has a 1980s design. She purchased this home in 2017, paying $8,600,000 at the time, not to mention the money spent on renovations and adaptations she made to this home. Other real estate. Kendall Jenner is a socialite who has a very good quality of life, and therefore she can invest in great properties. One of the estates she once lived in for a time with her boyfriend Ben Simmons is in a prime area of Los Angeles, California. The 2-story mansion has 4,100 square feet of built area, distributed into a giant and ample room that integrates several environments, such as the dining room, kitchen, and living room. 5 spacious and modern bedrooms, with the addition of the master suite having a balcony, 5 bathrooms with great finishings, and a backyard with a pool, spa, and sliding doors that provide incredible indoor and outdoor living. At the time she lived in the house in 2018, Kendall and her ex would cash out $25,000 a month on rent. Another property in Los Angeles that once belonged to Kendall Jenner is a modern and jovial 3-story house. It has 4,900 square feet of floor space, with a facade hidden behind the green bushes that accompany the driveway to the garage. The house is filled with floor-to-ceiling glass windows, bringing plenty of light into the interior of the property and a contemporary look. There is also the presence of the rustic with lightwood floors and white brick cladding on the walls. The living room with fireplace is integrated with the house's outdoor area, allowing interaction between residents and visitors, making it a great environment for socializing. And right behind the fireplace is the 10-seat dining table, including even a mini bar next to it for preparing drinks. The kitchen, in turn, has a clean look and is very well lit by natural light. For relaxing moments, Jenner could relax with her friends in a more intimate television room, besides also having a home theater at her disposal. Something that makes the house quite unique is the privacy and the privileged and spectacular view it has to the city. The property has a total of 4 bathrooms, a well-decorated restroom, and 6 bedrooms, the master suite being very spacious and clean-looking, with a walk-in closet. Still in the property, there is also a massage room, a cozy office with access to the second-floor balcony, and a gym with plenty of mirrors with large windows for better air circulation. Outside the house, there is a beautiful space for sunbathing and a pool to cool off on the hottest days. At night, the appearance of the mansion becomes even more relaxing and enjoyable. Kendall moved out of this former home for safety reasons, as a man had followed her into the garage of the property, so the model decided to sell it in 2017 for $6,800,000. Cars. Our model Kendall Jenner, like her sisters, invests good money in cars to get around glamorously and comfortably. However, the 26-year-old influencer has a more old-school taste when it comes to cars. One of the vintage vehicles she has paraded around her city with is her 1969 Chevrolet Camaro, a car that costs around $50,000. Another collectible that Kendall owns is a Ford Mustang, also a convertible, a big car that exudes personality wherever it goes, and is valued at about $85,000. Still on the subject of classic cars, she owns the historic 1957 Chevrolet Corvette convertible in a color that is not so subtle, which is also valued at $85,000. When it comes to robust SUVs, the model has been caught several times in different versions of Range Rovers, including a Vogue, which costs around $120,000. For more extreme adventures, Kendall relies on a Mercedes-Benz G-Class, a 2-door convertible, great for any kind of terrain, which is worth approximately $200,000. When she wants to go on more stylish rides, she uses her lilac and vintage 1960 Cadillac Eldorado. This vehicle was once one of the most expensive and most requested in the US in its time, and today it can be valued at $220,000. But Kendall also likes super sports cars. She owns a Ferrari 488 Spider, a car with dynamic behavior even on the most challenging routes, highlighting the feeling of ease when it comes to driving at the limit. And to buy one of these brand new cars, you must cash out about $300,000. On her 21st birthday, Jenner got a gift from a Turkish guy, a Rolls-Royce Wraith, a luxury car that costs around $330,000. Now, you gotta be very rich to give out a present like that, don't you? Luxury items. It is quite obvious that Kendall Jenner, being part of the most socialite family in the United States, spends her money buying lots of designer handbags and shoes. Like her sisters the Kardashians and Jenners, she has a closet full of Hermes handbags, which is considered one of the most expensive and renowned brands. Of the Birkin model, for example, she has several with prices that vary according to the rarity of the leather that covers them. One of the most basic ones that the model has been seen wearing costs around $15,000. However, one that has been observed in her closet is the Kelly model made from crocodile skin, an item that can be found being sold secondhand for $45,000. Adding up all the bags that the model has in her closet, she certainly keeps a real fortune. Businesses. Kendall Jenner is a very influential woman on the internet who knows how to leverage her large audience and turn them into potential buyers of the products she shouts out. For example, The young celebrity recently launched her first solo business, the handcrafted Mexican tequila brand dubbed 818. The spirit had been in development and in testing for 4 years, and soon received positive feedback from consumers. To give you an idea, its sales exceeded the sales forecasts of the first 2 years within just the first 2 months of its launch. However, when it comes to her sister Kylie, the influencer has launched several partnership projects. Examples include the Metal Haven jewelry collection in 2013 and the Kendall Jenner x Kylie Cosmetics makeup line in 2020, which was a real sales success. Recently, Kendall also won the position of creative director of FWRD, a luxury fashion e-commerce company. Jenner's work on this project includes formulating the design of the site, as well as curating a variety of products sold online. After all, if there's one thing the model understands, it's fashion. Another project she is currently investing in is her line of dental products, which promises stain-free and whiter teeth, in partnership with the Moon brand. With all that said, there is no denying that Kendall Jenner is a true businesswoman. Fortune. Many people are curious to know just how much Kendall Jenner makes from her various sources of income. At the age of 26, the young woman has made history in the fashion world, being considered one of the highest paid models in the world. In 2017, for example, she took the top spot on the list, dethroning Gisele Bündchen, who had been the highest paid model since 2002. This year, Kendall made $22,500,000 from her modeling work, according to Forbes magazine, and the fashion brands with which the celebrity works are countless, such as Calvin Klein, Tiffany & Co., Fendi, Burberry, Balmain, Victoria's Secret, H&M, among many others. In fact, Jenner's Instagram is a great place to advertise for these and other brands, as the influencer is among the top 10 biggest Instagram profiles in the world, with more than an impressive 230 million followers. To give you an idea of her income on the internet, a post on her feed can earn her as much as $200,000, a truly impressive figure. But this price is not without reason. After all, Kendall is able to make brands reach high sales numbers just by shouting them out. An app capable of measuring the effectiveness of digital influencers, for example, pointed out that Jenner is the #1 fashion influencer in the world, being capable of selling between $125,000 and $300,000 from posting a single picture on her Instagram. In addition, the young woman earns money participating in traditional television commercials, being the face for Adidas brand campaigns, Magnum ice cream, Stuart Weitzman shoes, Estee Lauder perfumes, Proactive Cosmetics, among many others. And some sources estimate Kendall Jenner's net equity to be $45 million. But with so many sources of income, it could be that her net worth is actually much bigger. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, deals to satisfy your curiosity.